Known as the mother of Bayou, Buffalo Bayou is some 1,800 years old. Buffalo Bayou is the main river flowing through the center of Houston, a central part of the city's natural drainage system in our water cycle. West of Houston, the bayou emerges from the Katy Prairie as a Cane Island branch. North of town of Katy becomes Buffalo Bayou as the confluence of Willow Fork south of Interstate 10. Buffalo Bayou has survived plenty of tragedies, Hurricane Harvey, and everyday pollution from humans, to name a few. The park was home to plenty of wildlife, but during the film, the sightings of said animals were scarce. Here in this area of the park, we see the Muscovy duck. You can see that their water isn't as polluted as other areas. This is believed to be the reason for the sudden disappearance of the other wildlife. Muscovy ducks are an invasive species. They are tropical birds, however, they adapt well to cooler climates, thriving in weather as cold as minus 12 degrees Celsius. Muscovy is an old name for the region of Russia surrounding Moscow, but these ducks neither are native there nor were introduced there before they became known in Western Europe. In the 1900s, Buffalo Bayou was extremely polluted. It flows from flat terrain with local shallow depressions surfaced by clay loam and sand. Buffalo Bayou now is a place where many humans interact. With this park being so close to the highway and highly populated areas, it makes it difficult for the wildlife to adapt to the pollution and natural disasters this park has withstood. As a community, we should be more adamant about protecting our wildlife habitat, as their homes and survival suffer when we are careless about how we treat their environment. The green anole is one of the few lizards that has no morphs or color variations. This means that all green anoles look the same. They are smaller lizards, with males only reaching 8 inches in length and females topping out at 6 inches. Males have a reddish-pink dewlap under their chin, and they all have a bright green appearance when relaxed. When they are stressed, they will turn brown. Typically, once you remove the stressor, the green anole will regain their bright green appearance. The area, though partially landscaped, is one of the few stretches of living bank in a highly urbanized bayou, home to families of threatened alligator snapping turtles, beavers, alligators, and more. Hardening the bank with concrete and metal destroys wildlife's habitat, as well as the bank's natural ability to cleanse and absorb polluted stormwater and sediment. Bank hardening increases erosion and flooding up and down the stream, displacing flow onto other properties. Last month, more than 2 million gallons of raw sewage overflowed across Houston, the result of Halloween weekend rains swamping the sewage system. The sheer volume of stormwater transmitted by roads and parking lots into sewers overwhelmed the capacity of the system, and sewage was released to nearby bayous and ultimately the Galveston Bay. Unfortunately, this wasn't an isolated incident. There are more than 40,000 sewer overflows every year in the United States. These events, along with other pollution picked up by stormwater, contribute to 80% of the major waterways in Greater Houston not being safe for swimming or fishing. In its 2015 Galveston Bay report card, the Galveston Bay Foundation gave the bay a D for overall pollution and identified stormwater carried litter and spilled motor oils as threats to all its overall health. Gray squirrels are tree-like rodents. It is a species that is native to North America and is an important component of forest ecology. Gray squirrels were located and introduced to Europe and are considered an invasive animal species in some regions. In certain urban locations, a complete black species can be found too. Gray squirrels are melanistic species that can tolerate colder climates more than the regular gray ones. They are estimated to make several thousand catches individually every season. Some are temporary catches from where it will collect the food to transfer to a more permanent catch place. With climate change on the rise and new construction spreading day by day, how can we as a community save wildlife, and how can we stop the pollution on the bayou?